How about a hot bath to soothe the aches and pains of the road?
Plates and pots! Oh! And basins!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets!
Is this the place?
Lupo's forge. The briar's kiss. Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lupo truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lupo, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me.
You've heard.
I've heard rumors.
Damn thief pilfering the crystals. Us common folk. And it isn't as if we can buy.
Do you have a Just a question.
Well, the soldiers guarding the men of the rocks.
Is that so?
The
Needed.
juiciest.
Silken
Breeze-fed
softness,
birds.
like
One
eating a
bite and
cloud
you'll
with a
be
crust.
begging for
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the...
You have...
Don't be stupid. I don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to... No, just leave, will you? Before you skip...
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who... What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him. Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized...
So the pearl...
I thought they'd ask for more. A small price to pay for admittance. But enough about my little act.
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been... I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning...
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble.
Ha! That It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a... I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Fucking men of the wrong.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. He used to load
the... 1,000 gil for a measly bunch of... It's all the fault of this blasted war. Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed to a
Light
silken
meat and dark.
softness.
Fresh.
Oh, yes, they're quite soft.
Ready, girl? All right.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
Forget your training.
Too slow.
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up!
Nice try.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it...
Thank you, Lupo.
And please, tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Tote Land. Tu isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I've never even forged a button.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm Sava, soon to be former apprentice. If people are buying up, he wants me to. I don't suppose.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I could give you. I know how busy the brass.
I'd be a fool.
So.
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
The way I see it, there's only what we need information.
You're right. There's no. Now. There's plenty of folk in Dalamil. There's the butcher. They're bound to have. All right, I'll talk to.
All right.
Let's hope there's.
Trust Lupo to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the...
Welcome.
A question. I need to...
You're a blacksmith.
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, give me a blade.
So a knife that...
Everything I've worked for. Although
Are you all right?
the baths are closed. On second thought,
That depends on the...
I'd have you save my business. I've no doubt that, but I can't. I'm bound to the...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave them, these baths. My life...
Hanging lantern! They've opened the gate!
Lupo was true to his word.
Silver platters! Just like they eat off...
Men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of cookers' trough is when they want to lord it over us.
I need a drink.
You're going to drink my pockets dry, then just up and leave?
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Yes, they're quite sort.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
If you can't even fill my cup,
Well, we can make our way back to the farm.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Cooker.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed to a silken...
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Just look at the detail.
Wheat incense. What?
What is it?
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a quick...
Has to be able to put your knife.
Thank you.
All business.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have pride of place.
Clive. You and I. What? Alas. Still. Ours. At least. So. Farewell now. You wish to talk? I'm on. How very. Of course. There's simply. Best of luck.
So, you learn anything?
Only that
All the cooks said too heavy.
So we're no better. Perhaps, Lupo? But that can't be right. No.
No doubt you're right. I have to make...
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, it's meaning some...
Is there no one else you can turn?
The other apprentice is a merchant. A favourite of... I bet she...
Yeah!
Be safe. Any luck?
What I asked her.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives, but adamantite ore is...
And it's...
Unique to... Are there any materials unique to...
What are you getting?
You said the Lupo, but he would have known.
If it's cheap metal, you're... Folk first settled Dalamil, and...
Bloody hell, I don't suppose...
It's hardly...
Looks like I've got some learn, Clive.
Limestone, besides.
You'll have no trouble.
Then I suppose I'll...
Right you are. So, do you crush it up, or just...
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia. That'll do, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Would make a fine. The
Fresh
juiciest
bread,
meat
warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Silver platters, hanging lanterns, keep the doctor...
We should get going soon.
I'm not...
What is it, Lupo?
A question that I... Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Just as... Then allow me to... Drake's Fang is current... Mecca and Walud are allies, and as you... But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign...
Not by choice.
And there's more. My man on the inside, I fear there may be more trouble lying... If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me...
I don't plan on dying.
Well, so long as you...
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
Let's go.
Faster! What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
You're finished.
Out of the frying pan.
Too slow.
Nice try.
You lose.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
I wasn't sure, but I hope.
You and that mutt now. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dallin.
It's a fine looking.
That sounds like my...
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lupo.
Let's take a look then. First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people? What do I think? It's sharp-ish, and it's heavy. Heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but...
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but next question. How much do you think I would charge?
Well, if it took you... I would say...
And who would be... The butcher? The hunter? Dalamilla's home to humble trade. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say you're worth keeping around. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil.
I will. What would you do?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman,
There goes a master.
It looks like congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the forge, the spirit, meaning...
You've passed your test.
And when I do...
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness. Made from the stoutest
There he is.
Won't you?
I was hoping we'd be... The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected, that's what...
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flesh. But I burdened you with my worry. Right. It's high time I got back to work.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Anything I can interest you in? An excellent choice. Here you are. Fare you well.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Come on.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.